available on the planet today at any price point. Now, the TriCaster takes all the power of a large production truck and it squeezes it down into one easy-to-use device called the TriCaster. TriCaster allows you to bring in up to 8 cameras, and it allows you to mix those cameras. It allows you to add graphics and titles, mix audio. It has special effects like a full virtual set system built right in, allowing you to immerse your talent into virtual studios. Has its own built-in control surface, add a couple of monitors, plug in your cameras and an internet connection, and you're ready to broadcast network quality production to the world, all from the TriCaster. The TriCaster is very well known for streaming these productions to the internet, giving you a distribution system to go worldwide with your productions at little to no cost. Literally, all you need is an idea and a TriCaster to have your own television show that you can broadcast to the world. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the interface of the TriCaster. The TriCaster interface is broken down into 3 sections. We have the dashboard here along the top. This gives us access to many powerful features in the TriCaster, including our recordable macros, the sharing system for social media sharing, live streaming, recording, and modification of our workspace. Now below that we have our multi-viewer showing us all of the external cameras and the internal media players that we have available, and a large preview and program monitor. Below that is our 24-channel production switcher, and then down along the bottom we have our media players and our audio mixer. Now when you look at the multi-view up here, this can be modified on the fly to match your production needs. You've got your workspace here where you can change out the number of monitors that are currently displayed and what is on the monitors that are currently displayed. You even have waveform monitors and vector scopes built in, and any monitor in any of these layouts can be configured to show any input or any output of the TriCaster, allowing you to create a custom multi-view that works for you in your specific production. Now there's also a second multi-viewer available. As you can see right here, we switch that over to a multi-viewer, and we have many different layouts available for that one as well. And again, every monitor can be configured to show any input or any output, giving you a very flexible multi-viewer built right into the TriCaster. Now once you get all of your video coming in and the layout of the monitor set up, you're ready to take a look at the switch. Now how many cameras can you bring in? You can bring in 8 live cameras to this TriCaster, and it can be a mixture of high definition and standard definition. You can bring in SDI or analog. You can even bring in computers across the network and Apple AirPlay devices and easily integrate it all into one live production. Now if you need more than 8 live cameras, this TriCaster features external video router control. So you can attach an external video router and then you can control it right from the TriCaster's interface, allowing you to switch out the cameras that are currently connected, and you can literally add dozens of new cameras to any TriCaster production quickly and easily. Now let's take a look at doing a live switch with the TriCaster. Of course, the TriCaster allows you to use the 24-channel production switcher to mix all of the different inputs that you have coming in. And of course, you can cut between those different inputs, and of course, you can do fades between those inputs as well. But the TriCaster also features some of the most advanced switcher transitions available anywhere. We now also support video warping, allowing you to warp your video onto cloth and blow it right off the screen, or even reach right up onto the screen and grab the video right off the screen, again with full cloth dynamics. Again, some of the most advanced switcher effects available in any switcher at any price point, all included with the TriCaster. But better than that, you also have the ability to create your own transitions with the TriCaster using the Animation Store Creator. Now this is an application that comes with the TriCaster that allows you to create your own transitions from your own artwork. You can even add sound effects for the way in and the way out. Now here's a transition that one of our customers created for the Miss Universe pageant. You can see it's got sound effects and it's using the Miss Universe logo, giving them branding and logo identity to their show right from within the transition itself. Now, my friends here at DVNEST made one of their own transitions, and this was created in Lightwave 3D. and brought into the Animation Store Creator and then turned into one of our live transitions. So the ability to create transitions with your logo, your artwork, your branding is possible with the TriCaster. You can even do that externally from the TriCaster and then bump those transitions across the network to the TriCaster during a live production. It's a very, very versatile transition system built right into the TriCaster for you. Now the live production switcher also features 4 downstream keyers. Now these 4 downstream keyers can be a combination of different types of video inputs. And it allows you to bring in a variety of different types of inputs, including full motion graphics, like you see right here. So now we have full motion graphics coming in along the bottom, and again, we can go ahead and we can remove all of these. They're independent downstream keys. You also have the ability to scale and position and rotate any of these graphics into the position you want for your live production as well. So live motion graphics or live still graphics layered with the 4 downstream keyers. No problem with the TriCaster. Now as we look at our switcher, we have our network inputs for bringing in either AirPlay devices or computers. We have our DDRs, our digital disc recorders for playing back video clips, audio clips, and other types of media. And we also have our graphics players for stills and titles. And then there are 8 MEs, or mix effects buses. Now, an ME can be used one of 2 ways. It can either be used as a mixer to send a different mix out a different output. So you can actually send 2 different mixed shows out of one TriCaster, out of 2 different outputs. Or you can use it as a way to re-enter back into another ME. Now, if you're using an ME for an effect, you can do one of our virtual sets, like you see me in right now. Now, one of the cool things about our virtual sets is you don't need to have a large green screen in a big studio to have the look of being in a very large virtual environment. As a matter of fact, this is the size of the green screen that we're using to create the effect that you see me in right now. It's a very small area of green screen. Could be shot in a very small production space. We can go ahead and remove the green. You can see I'm in a very, very large virtual environment. Now the other thing that's great is we're working with a lockdown camera, yet I have control over that camera. I can zoom with that camera, go ahead and zoom in, and I can also control what the camera sees. I can modify the camera in so much as I can move the talent around, side to side, up and down. The talent can be scaled and even rotated. So you have full control over the talent with no camera control. This is all done from a lockdown camera, all of the modifications being made inside the TriCaster. I know, it's really amazing. Now, the TriCaster comes with a huge variety of preset shots. We have a shot box here, allowing you to transition from one camera position to another. So you can see I can zoom out, or I can zoom all the way out to the wide shot. I can zoom all the way in on just me, or I can even go completely close up and then push over to the side. You've got a lot of different controls here for modifying the look and feel of the camera that you're using within the TriCaster. Let's go to another one of our inputs. And I can show you that with the shot box on this particular input, we can even go full screen on the monitor, making that monitor look like a full screen input. Now I'm using another ME to feed that monitor, so I can even do effects on that monitor, and then we can go ahead and pull back out again. Let's start by panning over to me and then go wide. Now one of the cool things about these shot box presets is you don't have to let one finish before you go to the next one. So let's say I want to start out by zooming in on me, and before it gets to me, I change my mind and say go to the monitor. Now you get this cool curved motion path moving over to the monitor. Again, once I'm done on the monitor, we can go ahead and we can pan away from the monitor all the way across the set, putting me on the other side of the set, and then go ahead and pan all the way back out, giving me these curved motion paths and giving you complete and total control over the virtual camera within your virtual environments in the TriCaster. You also have the ability to do multi-layered video effects. The MEs can support up to 4 inputs, so you can have 4 layers of video. Here, we're re-entering virtual input or MEs back into themselves. So I've got a virtual set here, a virtual set here, the virtual set that I'm in, and the motion graphic playing back behind the whole thing. TriCaster makes it all quick and easy from a very small production space, giving you a very large virtual environment. Now, once we're creating our show with our virtual inputs, we might want to be able to bring in some other types of inputs to this switch. But before we do that, let's talk about these virtual sets. There are many virtual sets available with the TriCaster, but just like the transitions, you also have the ability to create your own virtual sets from scratch. So let's take a look at how the virtual set editor will allow you to do exactly that. Virtual Set Editor will allow you to take content specifically made for the editor, load it up, and make changes. You could do things like change out the colors of any of the set elements. You could also change out the background imagery. You can remove objects, take the TVs out, take the monitors out, change from one person to two people, from seated to standing, from standing to close-up. It's really up to you. You could also add your own logos or your own artwork, further customizing the virtual set. Change out the background imagery. Even put live video in the background, immersing your virtual environment right into your live venue. You could also set up all of the Shotbox presets right from within the virtual set editor. And once you've made all your modifications, you're ready to take that right into the TriCaster and use it in a live production, including real-time reflections on the desk. Now, if you want to make your own virtual set from scratch, you can do that by using our layered sets. Add your own artwork and create your own set, or even compose it in Photoshop. Go ahead and make the set look the way you want in Photoshop, save out a PSD file, load that PSD file directly into Virtual Set Editor, and convert it into one of our live virtual sets. It's never been easier to make custom virtual sets than it is with the TriCaster and the Virtual Set Editor. You can also make your own custom double box effects and multi-layered effects, as Virtual Set Editor now supports up to 4 live keyable inputs, allowing you to arrange many, many different types of effects that look like visual magic during your live production. Now, you might want to bring in other types of inputs during a live production, and the TriCaster allows you to bring in any computer that's attached to the same network as the TriCaster as an input into the TriCaster as a live production. Here you can see the laptop that we have right over here running our character generator live text being brought in as a full screen, full resolution video input. And it's only connected to the TriCaster via network. We've got a network cable here connecting the TriCaster and this laptop. So any Mac or PC on the same network can instantly come in, allowing you to show PowerPoint, Keynote, web pages, web video, whatever you might want to show. Now this TriCaster also allows you to bring in Apple AirPlay devices through those network inputs. So let's go ahead and take a look at how that might work. You can now instantly load up a video into your iPad, your iPod, or your iPhone and use Apple AirPlay to send full frame rate video and audio wirelessly directly into the TriCaster's network input. Now you can send pictures, stills, video, presentations, whatever you want directly from your iPad or iPod or iPhone directly into the TriCaster's network inputs. You can even send the output of one TriCaster across the network to the network input of another TriCaster, creating a whole network of production systems linked together via a local computer network. It's absolutely amazing. Now, you might want to bring in other types of media during this live production. You might want to be able to bring in video, even video clips or pre-produced video packages. Well, the TriCaster features 2 digital disc recorders, or DDRs. It can play back a wide variety of video clips, both high def and standard def, titles, stills, even music, and it's automatic. Simply switch over to the DDR and it automatically plays that video clip for you. You can see the progress of the clip while it's playing, and as soon as the clip is done playing, it's automatically going to switch back to whatever you have on preview and show you and queue up the next clip for you. No need to have a tape operator or anybody operating an external device. Once that clip is over, it's out. You want to switch to the next clip, simply switch back to the DDR and it plays the next clip. Automatically pre-rolling and queuing up all of your clips for you. Again, allowing one person to run the entire production. But if you want to have a production team, you can do that as well. You could have the multi-viewer and the control surface being used by a person running the switch during that live production. You could have someone running live text externally, bring that in through a network input, and another person running with the keyboard and the mouse. Now, speaking of live text, I have live text running on this external computer, and we can bring live text in as an input, or the output of live text in as an input, and use it as an overlay. So you can see here, these graphics are all coming in from the external live text that we have, and we can control those graphics. We have the ability to do, let me stop this one from playing. We can do full page graphics. We can do over-the-shoulder graphics, or of course, lower third graphics. With motion, we'll add a little crawl along the bottom of this, all coming from live text in real time. Now, you'll also notice that we have a time down here in the corner and a date over here in this corner, and those are being controlled by the clock and the calendar in that external laptop. But this is because the external version of live text includes data link. Data link will allow you to bring in external data, either from databases or scoring systems, or even an RSS feed from the internet, to populate weather graphics, to populate scoreboards for sporting events, or even to add RSS crawls for financial or news information directly from the internet. So that's data link, all part of the external live text that comes as part of the add-on live text for any high-def TriCaster. Now, we've talked a lot about bringing in different types of media. We do also have a stills player and a titles player and a sounds player for playing back sound clips if we want. But our titles player gives us access to the title templates available in the TriCaster. Now, a title template is a pre-made graphic that you can edit even while you're live during a live production. Now, I have a title template set up right here, but it's set up for Kiki Stockhammer, and I need to go ahead and set it up for me. So it's as easy as clicking and typing in a new name. Just type my name in here. And I believe I have a picture in here that we can swap Kiki's picture out for mine. And you can see I was able to modify that graphic while we were live. Let's go ahead and bring that up as our overlay. You can see that you can create these graphics even while you're live in the TriCaster with the title templates part of the TriCaster system. Let's go ahead and remove that one. Now, once we've created a great looking show, what about audio? Well, the TriCaster has a built-in audio mixer, and this is allows you to mix 16 channels of external audio with any of the internal audio happening inside of the TriCaster. Now, it features some pretty high-end professional features. Each input and output of this audio mixer has a 7-band equalizer and a compressor limiter built into it, allowing you to adjust all of the audio. We also have audio grouping, allowing you to create groups of audio inputs and then use audio follow video to have the groups of audio inputs automatically follow the video mix for you. Now, this is all built right into the TriCaster, but what about controlling it? Well, a lot of people want to be able to control their audio mixer externally, have an audio person as part of their live production team. Well, this TriCaster supports the Avid Artist series of external control surfaces, giving you external control of that audio mixer. There's even a free iPad app allowing you to adjust all of the controls on the audio mixer wirelessly from anywhere within the live venue. So you've got a lot of external control for that audio mixer as well. Well, now that we've got a great looking and sounding production, how do we get it out to a viewing audience? Well, you can come out of the TriCaster many ways. It's got several video outputs. You can come out in SDI, component, composite, and YC. You could output high def and standard def at the same time. You could even output HDMI or DVI. So it's very flexible, and you can configure all of these outputs to output many different things. You could literally have 4 or 5 different outputs coming out of one TriCaster. Now, another way to get your production out of the TriCaster is to stream it live on the internet. And the TriCaster makes that simple with the streaming configuration panel. From this panel, you can easily access online streaming providers like Akamai or BitGravity or Ustream or Livestream, and you can set these up very, very quickly and easily. As a matter of fact, they can be set up automatically. Just download your profile from the content provider and then load it into the TriCaster, and it sets it up. You're literally ready to start streaming in a matter of minutes. Now, whenever you stream with the TriCaster, that stream can be recorded to the TriCaster's internal drive system. So as soon as you're done with that live production, you've got that stream ready for video on demand. Now, speaking of video on demand, what about social media? Well, this TriCaster also features sharing, which allows you to upload to Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter right from the interface. Not only that, but if you're recording your show, you can upload a portion of the show that's already been recorded without stopping the recording process, allowing you to get highlights of your show up even before the show is finished. So again, allowing you to reach out to social media and reach out to the next generation of viewers who get their information from the internet as opposed to watching TV. But the TriCaster can do everything. Broadcast traditionally, broadcast via the internet, record it all, and stream it all live. Now, speaking of recording, the TriCaster has some very powerful recording features built right in our ISO quarter technology. The TriCaster will allow you to record up to 8 streams of high-def video simultaneously right from within the system. Let's take a quick look at the ISO quarter. Not only can you record program out, but you can record 7 isolated cameras at the same time, all in 1080i. You could also record program out with graphics and a clean feed minus the graphics, all at the same time using one TriCaster. Or you could record at full video resolution and an alternative resolution. Maybe you want to record 1080 and 720, or maybe you want to record high def and standard def. It's all possible using TriCaster's ISO quarter technology in TriCaster 8000. Up to 8 streams are possible. Now you can also decide how you want to record them. You can record those as AVI, as MPEG-2, as H.264, or as QuickTime with timecode. So once you get into the nonlinear editor, everything syncs up and you can edit with pinpoint accuracy. But our QuickTime codec with timecode also gives you compatibility with Final Cut Pro, After Effects, Avid Media Composer, Adobe Premiere, Sony Vegas, with no transcoding. So you can take the things that you've recorded in the TriCaster and you can instantly bring them into any of your favorite applications outside of the TriCaster to use them. There are also external codecs available for the Mac and the PC, meaning any application on either platform can export clips that'll come right into the TriCaster. So creating content for your TriCaster or exporting your show for editing after the fact has never been easier using the ISO quarter and our new QuickTime codec, all part of TriCaster. Now, the TriCaster is an amazing device used worldwide, and we do have a full line of TriCasters available. We have the TriCaster 855, and that's available right over on our side station with demo artists from DVNEST ready to answer your questions. We also have a 4-input version, a slimmed-down 2U version, the TriCaster 455. And don't forget, we also have our 3-play line of products. 3-play allows you to do slow motion and instant replay, allowing you to bring in either 4 or 8 inputs and deliver 2 channels of mixed instant replay and slow motion directly into a TriCaster. Let's not forget about Lightwave 3D either. Lightwave is used worldwide for television and movie production, and we use Lightwave to create all the beautiful virtual sets that you see right here. And Lightwave is an amazing package used all over television. You really can't watch TV for more than an hour without seeing Lightwave somewhere. Lightwave is also used to create all of these effects that we're doing, as well as the virtual sets and our motion graphics. So it's a valuable add-on to any TriCaster. Well, right now, let's take a listen to what some NewTek customers have to say about the TriCaster. Thank you.
If you have an idea for a show and you want to do it, you can.
I almost feel like we're painting every week as opposed to just pressing buttons.
From my perspective in front of the camera, it just looks like magic.
With TriCaster, we found an economical system that we can always be updated, add a little movement to our shows, and still be new and fresh in the market.
It's a super cost-effective product, but it provides just an incredible bang for the buck.
Our revenue